Alright. I'm getting out of the classic discipline now. I'm not going back to that rally. I don't want to go back to any rally. I just want to get the ice racing over and done with. So I'm going with the Lancia Delta as opposed to my Ford, because I've damaged the honor of the Ford enough. I'm gonna go for a manufacturer that I don't really care about as much. I should have gone for Audi if I wanted to damage someone's reputation. Whatever, doesn't matter. Ice racing, how hard can it be? Especially because, again, I'm up against the same squad of shit cars in a Group B absolute monster. Watch me destroy them. 7 laps a pop again. So they're just dragging it out to annoy me now. I genuinely, I just don't want to have to deal with this handling model anymore. WRC 2 Extreme has like a similar thing going on with like the brake to drift and that, but at least that game is predictable. At least the cars in WRC 2 actually turn when you tell them to turn, and that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, there's a lot of hill climb events coming up, and I enjoy those in this game. So I want to get through. I mean, I've unlocked the hill climb events. I could do them. I could be doing a hill climb event now, but I said I was going to finish this entire game, so I'm going to finish this entire game. And I'm not as mad as I'm maybe sounding like I am. I am going to keep hitting the same things in the same places every time. Because I'm trying to drive the car how I might actually race a car in sort of any other game, and it doesn't work. The brakes don't slow you down. It kind of reminds me of the Motocross Madness game that they released for Xbox Live, where the brakes actually made you go faster. Like, you'd hit the brakes and then, like, it would glitch and you'd go really fast. Sometimes. If you see what I mean. If you remember that game. That's definitely a game that you should forget, by the way. Motocross Madness for the Xbox Live Arcade. Sucks. Trash. It dragged the Motocross Madness name through the mud. And not in sort of the way that you might try and race a motocross bike in the mud, if you see what I mean. Yep, off at that corner again because I can't get the car braked or turned. Ice tyres don't provide any benefit on ice courses. Why would you think they do? You fit your car with ice tyres for the aesthetics, dumbass. Luckily, this is the last ice racing event in the game. Nope, just go straight on. Thanks. Cheers for that game. I appreciate it. Why the cars are so dead set on staying on a straight line course into the wall, I will never understand.
That was your fastest lap ever.
You got no grip on ice, Joe. Obviously they won't turn. Well, yeah, I know that, but come on. At least give me a chance.
Be careful.
When I asked for a chance, this is literally the exact opposite of what I meant. Thanks a fucking bunch, Rallisport Challenge. Oh, fuck off, you citron wanker. Huh? How about that? Don't fucking brake check me, alright? Don't talk to me about brakes. Should probably take a break from this game, to be honest. Yeah, fuck off. And I will take a break, but after I'm done with this Iceracing Championship. And it feels like it's gonna take for fucking ever. Because I have to do 1,000 laps. It's like the Indy 500, but on ice, and way more difficult, because the physics don't make sense. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at the wonderful snow. Let's go and explore in the woods. I don't know why I'm in such a bad mood about this game, but I am.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
Isn't ice racing usually in, like, stadiums anyway, on, like, hockey courses and stuff? You know, just putting that out there. Thank you. That was my fault. I wasn't looking at the screen. But still, I kind of thought the car was going in a straight line, because it seemed like it was gonna go in a straight line, and then it shot off to the side apparently. I didn't see what happened, but, and if this fucking voxel cunt. Oh great, and my AI doesn't even ram him like he deserves. Oh, it's wonderful. I'm really fucking loving it in a winter wonderland over here. Oh, it's beautiful. All these AI just need to fuck off and let me win, because I don't want to deal with it right now. I'm on my period. XD. That was a meme. I hope you like memes. I'm a huge fan of memes. I like the SpongeBob meme, and I like the Catch Me Outside meme, and I like the Frog on a Unicycle meme, XD. I love posting all of those memes on my Facebook page, and then writing in my yearbook that I want to be remembered as an OML. That stands for Official Meme Lord. Okay, that's cheered me up, because I've remembered that now there is someone in my yearbook that actually did write that. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, by the way, our yearbook got handed out before we'd actually finished school. So, you know, there are definitely people in there that need to hope that other people haven't read them, because some of that stuff is embarrassing. Then again, as it usually tends to work, and since I'm like the main character, the main character, you know, looks back in 10 years' time, and he thinks to himself, "Ha, everyone was such a loser back then. I bet they're still losers now, like me, because he's like unemployed, and he lives in a room, you know, and he watches anime all day." And he looks on Facebook, and everyone has a real successful career, and a family, and a dog, and a nice car, and he's still trying to complete Rallisport Challenge because the physics are too difficult. Although this track is way better than the last one we were on.
That was a record lap time.
Well, after my little tirade there, although it does make me feel better to know that there are other people that write dumb things and not. I didn't even get in the yearbook. I got mentioned in the yearbook 2 times, right? And I mean, my picture's not in it, and there are definitely people that didn't get mentioned even once that are not in it, that I'm totally gonna forget about by the time I leave school. I've probably already forgotten about them, to be honest. Anyway, my name is brought up twice. Once by my English teacher, who complained that he was having to keep me awake, which is an unfair assessment to say the least. I fell asleep in his lesson 2 times in 2 years. And those 2 times were close to each other as well. I mean, fair enough, I was tired for a lot of it, but it was boring, and he's a boring teacher most of the time. Alright, so it's not my fault. I mean, no one else fell asleep at any point. But it was just me. But, no, I'm probably just the only one that got noticed. Anyway, and the other was... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Reset button, where is it? Found it. And the other mention was Shamey bringing up that time that he set me on fire. And everyone thinks I set myself on fire. I get made fun of sometimes for being the kid that set himself on fire. It wasn't. I didn't even set myself on fire. It was Shamey. So basically, the whole yearbook is trash, and everything sucks. I've been Joe Does Racing. Welcome to my life. Good fuck up through turn 1 there, by the way. That's really allowed second place to close in on you in the last lap. Can't wait for you to choke on the last corner again. Oh, and it's the Astra as well. Just don't do that. How about that? Has the game tried not doing that at any point? Has the game thought to itself, you know what? Fuck you! But no, fuck off, you sob cunt. Do you think the game ever even considered giving the player any kind of control? No. Can't even ram them at the finish line. Unbelievable. I was just trying to deal with everything. I was trying to solve I'd created a problem for myself by going off the track. I was solving that problem. I was getting back on the track. I was trying to turn around the corner, and I get spun out. Fantastic. If the game's controls actually mattered, if what you pressed on the pressy button pad, controller button press pad, actually mattered to what took place in the game, I would not be so mad. But it feels like my inputs are basically for nothing. And I get to lead for the first 6 laps, and then it's stolen from me at the end. Because the races are really fucking long. If they could have done that for the rally stages, maybe given me a chance to catch up on the rally stages, that would have been nice of them. But no, they have to... Instead of making the rally stages long, they have to make the circuit races long, which are the ones where I can get fucked over by not only the controls, but the AI. Rallisport Challenge 2 was probably popular because Rallisport Challenge is terrible. And everyone was like, wow, it's a good Rallisport Challenge game. Oh, this is great, everyone check this out. See, look, sequels can be way better than the original, look at this. I hope that's the case. Because if Rallisport Challenge 2, I've said this before, but if Rallisport Challenge 2 drives like this when I do get it, I'm going to be so mad. I am going to get it at some point, I've got to. Well, I mean, at least the game isn't giving me any delusions about being able to win this one. You know, I've been shunted down to 3rd already. At least they're not trying to get my hopes up this time. How come the AI get to turn so well as well, and I have to... I have to like slide the car all the way around and slow down to a standstill to get around a corner, and they get to just drive around it. What's going on with that? Huh? No, don't. Just go around the corner. Just turn. It's not hard. I swear to fucking Christ, if the driver of this Astra doesn't fucking die within the next 3 laps, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh boy. There is gonna be... There probably won't be an outburst. I'll probably be more disappointed than angry. Because this is ridiculous. What the fuck is going on with this now? Alright, who buffed the Astra to the point where it just disappears down the road like this? What happened? Because when I drove the Astra, it was fairly shit. You know, when I drove the Astra, it was basically the same as everything else. I'm driving a Group B car, I should be wiping the floor with everyone. I can't even remember how many rounds of this championship there are. There's probably 2 more after this. You know, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for the Wii is starting to look like a viable alternative right now. Next week, I'm going to go downstairs and plug all my Elgato stuff into the Wii instead of playing this. There you go. Get rear-ended, you fucking cunt. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. Who okayed this? Who said, yes, a Vauxhall Astra should be able to easily beat a Lancia Delta S4? Can I break his nose? That's the real question. Whoever okayed that, whose nose should I break? Who okayed that? Point me in his direction, lads. Someone help me out here. Right. Frost Ridge, get out my way, Saab. I mean it. Yet again, 7 fucking laps of hell. Can't wait. Every single one of these laps is going to be amazing, I just know it. Like I said earlier when I was doing the Rallycross event that had 7 lap races, should have taken the length from that and put it on the rally stages. That would have been definitely appreciated. Because a lot of it is just wasted time. A lot of these laps are meaningless.
That was a record lap time.
Yeah, definitely I want to play Dirt 3 after I'm done with this. Obviously, I'm going to finish WRC Extreme, WRC 2 Extreme first before I move on to Dirt 3. But I want to play a game with nice feeling controls, you know. And I'm not saying that WRC 2 Extreme isn't that game, because it also is. But just a game, I just want to play a game that's really solid, you know? A game that has a nice set of physics, that are enjoyable and stuff. Like, across the board. That'd be nice. I'd like that. Yes, please. I think I've got a chance at this race. I'm sniffing a chance. Looking at where the AI are, looking at how actually this layout, this track is pretty nice. Looking at how I'm driving, I don't want to jinx myself, but it's looking like a good day. Everything's coming up Joe right now. I can feel my mood improving. It's a good feeling. I'm not a sore loser, right? I'm used to losing. I am a loser. You know, I'm fine with not winning a lot of the time. You know, when I play the F1 games, I played F1 2011. I haven't played F1 2011 since like... I haven't played that game for like 2 years. Jesus. I mean, it's not that good of a game. I'm not particularly big fond of the F1 games, but I play F1 2011 and I start out in HRT, and I don't get mad when I don't win, you know? I play MotoGP 13, and I start out on, I can't even remember the bike, the one that has the Kawasaki engine in it. And I start out in that, and like, I'm not offended when I don't win, you know, I'm not mad, because there's a, although actually, the difference is, in those games, there's a team hierarchy, and bikes and cars are better than other teams and that sort of thing. And on this game, you know, it's supposed to be fairly even. But I finally get a win. I mean, I haven't finished yet, you know, and I don't want to speak too soon and like spin out of the final corner, but it didn't happen. Under the Toyo Tires bridge, under the start finish, and that's a win for me. It finally happened. Oh, a tear rolled down my cheek after I got that victory. And the Astra is still winning. Final round, whatever. I'll just get it out of the way. It's cool. It's fine. Everything's fine. But like, I play games. There are racing games where I'm not mad that I don't win. Is what I'm getting at here, you know. And then there are racing games where I am mad when I don't win, such as in this one, as we've learned. And I don't know, like, because there are some games that aren't just like F1 or MotoGP games where if I don't win I'm not mad. Where like, if I can have a decent battle and maybe come second or third, that's fine. You know, maybe in like Toka Race Driver, I'd be fine with not winning and that sort of thing. But then like, it comes to this and I don't win and it's like, what? Why? You know, there was no battle there. There was no drama for the lead. There was no good, hot racing, you know? There was no... I couldn't wank to that race. It was shit, you know? You know, the game... It just feels like the game is stealing everything from me, you know? It feels like I'm not having a good time with these races because of the way the game chooses to throw the car around. And I know driving up a snowbank, not really a good idea, but when it feels like that all the time, it starts to be a bit of an issue. See, look, what was that? What was that about? Reset. Just... I think as long as I don't come last in this race, I can finish second overall. Let's see if I can catch up. I'll see you on like lap 6, I guess. Alright, we're having a hot battle for the lead now, actually. I mean, it's bullshit the way that the Saab handles compared to the way that my car handles. But, you know, it's fine, it's whatever. There's a battle going on. I'm up the inside. I also love that I can watch the Saab like mount the inside snowbank to get around corners, and if I try to do something like that, I spin out. But, you know, it's fine, it's whatever. The AI deserve an unfair advantage. Meme face. Put a meme face up on the screen there. Do a little bit of editing, put a meme face up. The Astra is in last. Maybe I can score enough points to beat him overall. I doubt it, but it could happen. If I win this race and he stays in last, there's potential. Last lap. The Astra's probably not going to be able to make a move. Yeah, the AI take that first corner pretty much straight. They just drive through it like you would a corner on a regular racetrack. I have to, like, go into a full sort of reverse drift situation to navigate that corner. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's something about this game that I've missed this entire time. But it's too late now. You know, maybe you have to press a button to engage the spikes on the snow tires. Or something. It sounds dumb, but it could be real. Anyway, over the line. Job done with Iceracing. Did I win overall? No. No, I did not. Oh well. We get to do some hill climbs next week. Let's take a look at the hill climb cars, by the way. Because they're actually looking... I'm fairly excited to drive some of these hill climb cars. Look at these. Got the Peugeot 405, Audi Quattro, a Grand Vitara. Wait a minute, what? And a Toyota Tacoma. And there's probably a secret one, because there was a secret Ford. But I'm not going to find out for a few weeks. I'm probably going to go and play Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for the Wii, like I've been talking about a little bit. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. I mean, it's not a good plan, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm upset enough as it is. Let's get even worse.